The Sixers' number 3 scorer saved the day. They were playing without a certain player today, and do we care? Not really. Like I said on my video before the game, it doesn't make a difference. He's just a guy. With or without him, they're basically the same team. Actually, with him, we kind of feel like we need to get him the ball sometimes. And I don't know if it's the best thing for this team. The Sixers' real number 3 scorer in 2024 saved the game. One Kelly Oubre. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tsunami Papi, your girlfriend's favorite NBA player, Kelly Oubre Jr. saved the game. When it came down to it, we got there because of Joel and Tyrese, yes, but we struggled with the zone the whole second half. Down to the fourth quarter, Maxi's getting double teamed again. Joel Embiid's completely gassed out. He gassed out in the second half, and it's the only real thing that he needs to get back is that conditioning, and will be unstoppable. Kelly, you're sitting there like, what are we going to do against this zone defense? You just had that who's going to save the game feeling. Kelly Oubre. Paul Reed blocks Jimmy Butler. Kelly Oubre on a fast break. It's a tough bucket. Well, when we were struggling and they were double teaming Max, they were still running that zone. Kelly Oubre got a tough bucket. Then another possession, we come down. Maxey gets double teamed again at the top. Kelly Oubre in the corner. Hits a 3. 5 straight points from Kelly Oubre to put the Sixers up 1 when we were really struggling to get anything going in that moment of a game where you're down 4 and it just looked like, damn, the zone kind of took us out. Joel's gassed. Maxey's getting trapped up top. We're done for unless somebody steps up. And Kelly Oubre gives you 5 straight points right there to put the Sixers up 1. Then you get another Tyrese Maxey mid-range fall away. He was doing that all night. He hit a huge one in the fourth quarter right there. We start ramping up the defense on Terry Rozier. The guy's running from one end of the court to the other. He's just trying to do absolutely everything. I think the Miami Heat, they just didn't really look like they had that many offensive options when it came down to it. I feel like most of their points came from offensive rebounds, But once we finally started rebounding towards the end and we were chasing Rozier around, we were up 3 after the Maxey mid-range. And then Kelly Oubre comes up with a steal, fast break, full contact finish through Butler or Haysmith, whoever it was. No love from the officials, doesn't matter. Finishes through contact, flexes on him. Kelly Oubre, 7 points in that span that really saved the 76ers. And it is just time. This starting lineup, Kyle Lowry, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Nicholas Batum, Joel Embiid, that's the best lineup for the Sixers, man. And again, Kelly Oubre saved the day. The Sixers' number 3 scorer came through when Joel was gassed, when Maxey was having trouble with the double teams. Kelly saved us. Then you get a crazy Terry Rozier 3-pointer over KJ Martin, who, again, I love being out there. I love KJ Martin had a big bucket in the fourth quarter on the left side, kind of in that zone where we were, you just need somebody to penetrate. You need somebody to make something happen. Terry Rozier did that. KJ Martin did that. And then Terry Rozier late in the game. Good defense from KJ. Just a ridiculous shot from Terry Rozier trying to carry the Miami Heat team. Then Embiid shoots a 3 in the corner, air ball. And Jimmy Butler shoots a 3 on the other end, misses it. Haysmith gets an offensive rebound, dribbles it off his foot, and basically the game is over right there. Joel Embiid in that fourth hurt us more than he helped, but you can't really be mad at it because he's the only reason we were there. He was back. Joel was back in this game, man, back like he never left. And it is just a beauty to see. I'm at a loss for words when it comes to Joel Embiid. Because I said it jokingly like a month ago. I was like, what if he comes back and just starts cooking like nothing ever happened? And he did. He absolutely did. He's still running out of gas by the time the fourth quarter comes around. But we got, I think 5 more games before the play-in tournament for him to try to get that conditioning up. But the way that he is playing off a knee surgery is just unbelievable. I don't think anybody really saw this coming. I think people thought he was going to be much more out of shape and much more and struggling much more than he is since he came back. The first half, when Embiid's fresh before he gasses out in the second, when he's fresh, he looks like nothing happened at all. He looks like Joel Embiid just took a couple of months off and came right back, and it's incredible. He just looks like the Joel Embiid of old, and he's absolutely unstoppable when he's looking like that. First half of the game, he's just cooking, just unstoppable. ISO jumpers over Bam, jumpers over whoever, jumpers over double teams. There was a play where he split a triple team at the free throw line and did a finger roll 8 feet from the basket. He hit a 2-dribble floater off of 1 foot. Do you guys remember that? Did you see that? Joel, a 7-foot, 300-pound person, hitting a floater. Crazy. But even when he gassed out in the second half, and his shots were falling short, and there was some he missed a wide open layup on the right side. That's how you know he's tired. I mean, you're 7 feet tall, just dunk the ball. You know what I mean? He got one. We were trying to get Batum dropping those over the head passes to him down low, and one of them was just right on the right side of the rim. I mean, and he missed that one, and then he shot an air ball 3 from the corner, and he was gassing out. He was hurting us in that fourth when he came back in with 3 minutes left, at least shot-wise. Now, we could talk about his defensive impact all day, every day. Again, it's just completely game-changing night and day difference with Joel Embiid on the floor versus not, even though Paul Reed was playing great defense. It's just when you really watch how penetrating players avoid the paint with Joel in there, it changes the game. And his gravity, even with him struggling in the fourth, even with him airballing threes or missing layups or whatever, just the way the whole game revolves around the Joel Embiid gravity, even with him struggling, even with him being tired and gassed in the fourth and not being able to make a single shot, you're better with him on the floor.